How's it, guys? So I'm not sure how many of you guys are South African viewers and listen to public radio, but KFM, a station that I used to listen to quite a bit, the Cape's #1 hits and treffers or whatever. So they brought on this guy, Darren Wackhead Simpson, and he used to do all these pranks on the old morning show when I was like much younger. And now, 10 years later, they've brought him on as the full-time morning DJ. But I can't stand his voice. And they've like ruined a whole morning show for me. So I'm gonna play some of it for you guys. I'm listening to it now. They're doing the news, so it's actually a really nice lady doing the news. I think her name is Sherlyn. Let's wait and find out and we'll see. And I just want to put out a disclaimer that I'm not in the business of making fun of people for things that they can't change. But almost everybody that I know has kind of agreed. I don't want to say agreed with me, but when his name is mentioned, everybody seems to come to the same consensus that his voice is a little bit... Oh, of course, now they're playing music. Okay, so now they are playing Blood Pop, Justin Bieber, my boy. So I'm gonna have to save this little rant for another morning then. You guys will have to wait in anticipation to see what Darren Wackhead Simpson's voice sounds like. Maybe tomorrow morning. Not tomorrow morning because it's the weekend, so he gets the weekend off. For breakfast this morning, some double cream yogurt. It's actually healthier for you, apparently. And some strawberries. To me, all these strawberries look normal, but because today is the 27th of October, they've given us an extra Halloween strawberry. It does kind of look like a ghost. Ooh. The strawberries and yogurt are going down so well, but I wanted to show you guys this. Someone commented on my video from a few days ago saying, "Damn, just heard your outro melody on a YouTube ad about milk, hahaha." That's Ronick the 7th. So I was like, what? Direct it to me at once. Check this out.
Jag dricker mjölk med vad som helst, jag älskar mjölk. Speciellt tacos.
Idag ska vi göra det stora mjölktestet.
So the background music of that advert is actually the outro for my videos. So that's quite funny that it's the background music for a Swedish milk advert. Also, probably a good opportunity to tell you guys, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. But I do respond to a lot of my comments. Generally the comments that are open to response, where it's like a question or something, then I'll reply to those guys. So if you're new here, drop a comment, say hi, I'll say hello back. Thank you for joining us. Alright, I've got to head off to this meeting now. I'm leaving a little bit early because I actually have Ben's boosted board from yesterday and I want to give it a little spin. I've never ridden one properly and the roads around my apartment are nice and flat, so when I said nice and flat, I meant like they're smooth, relatively. That was an interesting first boosted board experience. So I actually live on a hill. I just kind of wanted to give it a little squiz so that I could say that I've done it. But yeah, I'm not sure if they're for me. Not in hilly Cape Town. We've got mountains and shit. That's the trade-off. We have these beautiful mountains, but we also don't have a single flat road in the whole city. Everything is a slope. Welcome to Slope Town. See, there's a guy with a scooter. Hello.
Password!
It is me.
Wrong.
What? Meeting done.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned. We took minutes and everything. They were popped into the Slack. Yeah, Jax did. I didn't introduce you guys to the whole crew because when everyone got here, yeah. So another time, dude, nice to see you. So I'm on my way back home now, listening to a little bit of Beatenberg on the radio, South African band. Two of the guys went to my school. What's up? Represent. And I'm gonna make myself some lunch. My sister took some game meat out. If you guys watched my much earlier vlogs, you will know that I often go to the spa and get some game meat, whether it be kudu or impala. So I'm gonna make some burgers for lunch because my sister took that meat out the freezer and she wants me to use it. So I'm gonna do that and I'm very much looking forward to it. I might make a little chimichurri sauce to go with it. Here's an update on the situation at CPUT with their what looks almost like a war zone. Can you see all the barbed wire? And an ambulance just pulled in there as well. I wonder what's going on. Yo, and check the guys in the riot gear. Shit's getting real. This is so bad. I popped into the Checkers, right, and I'm hungry, and where I'm parking There's a debonair so I can smell the pizza. Tempting, but no. October 27th, and already you've got all the Christmas decorations up. So I've incorrectly been saying that it was kudu mince the whole time, when in actual fact it was springbok mince. I really wanted to make a video to show you guys how to make a chimichurri because it is super easy. You literally chop up the ingredients and put them in a bowl with some olive oil and some white wine vinegar. But I don't really have the time to put the effort into filming a nice video. If you don't already know, I have done a couple other cooking videos. You can go check them out. There's a whole playlist. I will make that playlist the end screen thumbnail thing that you can just click on and you can go watch that. But I'm going to show you guys what it takes to make a chimichurri. Coriander, chop that finely. You need Italian or flat leaf parsley, chop that finely. Chili, de-seeded, chop it finely. 1 small sweet onion, they said. I went for red onion because I am doing it with springbok mince, so it is a gamey meat, so red onion should go nicely with that. Chop that finely. Garlic, you know what to do with that. Chop it finely. A little bit of vinegar, and then some olive oil. Don't forget to chop that finely too. My chimichurri is done. It's a little bit blander than I was expecting, but it's alright. Tastes good. Should go well with the springbok. I've chucked some of the coriander and parsley and onion in here, and I'm going to grate one of these onions and then maybe even chuck an egg in. There we go. There are our 4 burgers. Burgers done. Chimichurri done. Oh, it's starting to smell better. I think maybe because there's a lot of olive oil in this, the olive oil kind of needs to soak up the flavors, so might get better with age. Could get worse, we'll find out. And I'm heating a little bit of olive oil in the pan with burgers. A trick that Sav taught me is you basically dip them in flour on both sides, and then it helps a kind of crust form. But that's a mission. I've already got such a mess to clean up, so I've decided to skip that. Holy I don't want to, I mean, look, I don't mean to flip my own burgers, but these smell amazing. Ooh, I don't know what I did. I prepped my roll behind me here. You can see I've done a lot of chimichurri on the one side, tomato and mayo on the other. This reminds me of Steve Booker going, Steve, how's it, guys? As you guys can see, I've got a little bit of coloring on this side. I'm just getting a little more on the other side. I'm actually I've turned that off already. I've just done them in olive oil, so there's nothing else that's gonna help them kind of brown other than their own juices. This was frozen springbok meat, so I'm gonna make sure they cooked all the way through. They are already nice and firm in terms of they're holding up, so that should be a good indication that they're done. Let's find out. So let's find out. Oh, that looks good. Can you guys smell it? No, you can't. Am I making you hungry? I probably am, aren't I? Sorry. One thing left to do. Let's give these guys a try. I think I crushed that. I'm gonna have to do a full video on this because these burgers are amazing. Just out of interest, how many of you guys have access to like springbok meat or ostrich meat or venison or something other than beef or chicken or pork? Would be interesting to know. I think it's possible to do a poll on YouTube. So either in this corner or in this corner, a poll should pop up now. I'll give you time to do it. Yeah, I killed that. I'm just gonna say, best burgers I've ever made, 100%. Hands down. Hands up even. I don't care. Now comes the fun part of the day. I've got to edit my vlog. Not sure how this one is going to turn out because I filmed 2 half days and I've got to try and stitch them to make it one long vlog that is cohesive and coherent, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. But side screen, if you direct your attention to the left, you'll see I've got this YouTube channel open, Colors. This is Malia Sober. This YouTube channel is dope, man. They've got, they've just got a whole bunch of awesome artists singing. It's quite bassy. Excuse me. Let's turn it down. But all of the things are set in this kind of little room that is just painted a different color with a microphone. You got people who just sing, you got people who rap. Awesome YouTube channel. If you're into that sort of music, go check that out. I'll give them a shout out because they're only on 500,000 subscribers. I managed to get my edit done nice and quickly, and now I'm off to Sav. She is making us, funnily enough, burgers for dinner. That was poor plan making on my part. I believe we're also going to go out for some drinks later. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to go, so we'll find out then. Oh shame, this little guy stubbed his toe. Just popped into the spa to pick up what else was needed for dinner. That's tomorrow's game, Province versus the Sharks. gonna go watch that with some mates. I'll vlog that as well. So now you guys will see the difference between Sav's burgers, because I was telling you about that earlier. We are using beef mince. That's gonna go in this bowl. We're gonna put some thyme. We're gonna put a little bit of garlic. We're using some psyllium husk because Sav is gluten irritated. What's that? So we use gluten-free psyllium husks as the binding agent. Then a little bit of salt and egg, not the bean sprouts, some pepper, and that's all. I completely forgot to film before I started eating because as things normally go, the food is cooked and then I'm like, all right, let's get that down. We did the burgers baked because it was healthier. We did some sweet potato with turmeric and cayenne pepper. Paprika. And then this is steamed broccoli with baby spinach, mung sprouts, and caramelized onions and feta. All delicious. Thank you very much. You can cook for me again. Dinner was amazing. We are now heading out. We're going to, I think, Tiger's Milk. Yes. So here we are. Tiger's Milk presents Bar Splendido. SP! On to the next one, Sergeant Pepper's.
This is great. We're having fun.
Alright guys, I don't know about you guys, but I've had a pretty great night. We've had a couple drinks. I am a little bit festive, I will not deny this, but it is time for bed. We are back at Sav's place. Yeah.
What are you doing?